everyone, welcome back. Why? As soon as I start recording. Carrying on. Hi everyone, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Shannon. I am the knitter, crocheter behind Stitch with Love. On this channel I do weekly podcasts and also some other content here or there. Recently I've been doing 2 videos a week, and the midweek video has been sort of like review videos because I've had some things come in that I wanted to share my thoughts on. If you like knitting related content and you want to stick around, please hit that subscribe button, because sometimes I know for me, even if I'm subscribed, I can still sometimes miss things, but if you're subscribed, you're less likely to miss things. And also I'm still working out my posting schedule, so if you don't want to miss things, I recommend you subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know you like it, and we will now be diving into what I've been working on this week. So this week, had some wins, had some not so wins, but I will start with this. I have the other bits here. This is my It Cannot Fail to Please pullover by Susan Crawford. Now if you watched the last episode last week, my needles I was using, so my 2.25s, had snapped, like they'd actually broken off here. So I went and I bought some new ones. These are just cheap birch ones from Spotlight, so that I could finish my project. I am really thinking about getting a ChiaoGoo lace set for the smaller needles, because I find, as much as I prefer working with wood, with the small needles I'm worried they're gonna snap, and they feel quite flimsy in my hands, and I'm worried that I'm gonna snap them. And I've already had 2 pairs break, one 4mm and one 2.25. So I'm thinking about getting some ChiaoGoos as well. The 4s I wouldn't say they were flimsy, I just misplaced where I put my knee basically, and they snapped because they're wood. Whereas the 2.25s, they were literally in my bag, and I tried to pull them out, and yeah. So hey ho, I have these now. I had the packaging here. For some reason I didn't realise they were 40 centimetres, which means they are incredibly, as you can tell, I don't even think you can see them. They're so short. But it works for what I need. I'm just doing the cuff of a sleeve. So I'm making another one of these so that I can sew it all together and finish this project. This has been going on, gosh, when did we move? Since the beginning of Feb. So we are going on about a month and a half now with this one, and I want to get something finished. So that is what I'm working on at the moment. I think it's just the pattern for some reason, and I think maybe I'm just knitting while I'm tired. I'm still somehow screwing up stitch counts, but I managed to fix it. But for some reason I'm struggling doing the decreases while keeping the pattern. And I'm quite an experienced knitter. I've been knitting for 12 years, so I don't know if I'm just knitting while I'm tired, which could be possible because I seem to be always tired at the moment, and I'll talk more about life update stuff, work stuff later on in the chatty section. But I don't know, but I'm looking forward to when it's done and I actually have something I can wear. I'm looking forward to that. So that is on the needles at the moment and almost done. This here is a blanket I've been doing for charity. I need to, as you can tell, add a new ball. It's just a corner to corner crochet blanket. It's going to be a baby blanket. This yarn, I forgot to mention what I used for the last one. This is Knit Picks palette in pistachio. I will link it below. I got it from Great British Yarns. I thought my neighbour was difficult getting over. Still getting used to recording myself. Anyway, so this is some Milland yarn from Spotlight. So it's a $12 bag, and in it you get 400 grams. I had 2 bags of this, so I'm going to make 2 blankets out of this for charity. Oh my gosh. There we go. So yeah, just simple corner to corner stitch using a 4mm hook. I don't have too much to go on this. I just have to finish the corner to corner bit and then do a border. So, but this at the moment is my travelling out of the house knit crochet. It's not knitted. Yeah, this is what I'm taking out the house with me at the moment. But I need to add a new ball, so I'll be working on that. Not too much to tell you about this. There's no pattern involved. It's just quarter to corner. There's many tutorials on YouTube. If at some point you guys want me to do tutorials, let me know and I can definitely look at doing that, especially once I get a tripod. But there's many tutorials. I think the one I followed was actually one by Bella Coco Crochet. I'll see if I can find the link for that video and put it below. So yeah, that's my corner to corner crochet blanket. The next one I've been working on is this. Oh, sorry, I'm very tired. I'll talk more about that later. It's been one heck of a week. This is my for some reason I can never pronounce it, Apiarist shawl by Hanging Rock Roost. This is part of the Shawl with Love Shawl Some Love Cow, which is being hosted by Marina of Strawberry Patches. I will link her channel below as well, and the pattern. This is what I got so far. So here, the yarn I'm using is still got a ball band on it, but hey, naturally. Oh, see if I can get closer. Naturally Gallipoli 8-ply DK. I can't remember what the colour is. I think it's just called Natural. I can't remember. Anyway, it's cream. That's what it is. It's cream. Yeah. Oh, there's stuff on the back. Oh, I can't see. I don't know. Something that's really cool about this yarn. So it's 100% machine washable wool, and I actually find it's really quite soft for wool. I like working with it. I also like using the 4-ply and 3-ply versions for baby knits. It's quite easy to get here in New Zealand. I don't know if you could get it elsewhere. I have no idea. You can, places I get it from, Spotlight, the Ribbon Rose, Knit World, various other, I think, online stockists as well. When you buy this as well, a portion of the sale goes to the RSA, which is our Returned Services Association. So that's really cool. So yeah, that's this. I can't think there's anything else I need to tell you. I'm enjoying this pattern, I really am. This will, so it has, it's hard to see because it's white, but oh, you can see it there. It has these like pearl bump ridges, which she describes as being like bees. And then when you get past this part, you go into the next section, it has a cable pattern that looks like honeycomb. And then it has another section of like the bees afterwards. And so I thought that was really cool. So it's like bees going to and from their hive, which is cool. And I've not done cabling for, gosh, probably a good couple of years. So I've got to find my cable needles somewhere so I can finish the shawl. So I'm working on that at the moment. I'm trying to do half an hour on that a day. This is the one that's a little bit sad. The project itself is fine, but there's issues with the yarn. So this is the jumper that was supposed to be for my father-in-law. and I'm getting quite far into it. I went to Spotlight yesterday, not actually originally going to get these. I was just going to wait until I get some ChiaoGoos. But I was there yesterday, I was like, oh, I may as well pick it up. I actually wanted to find more of this, which is the Four Seasons Spot Saver USA style yarn in the colour cream. They were completely out in my local Spotlight. I went online. They are completely out everywhere. I cannot find it. It's completely out of stock. And so now I don't know what to do. I don't know if I bought, if I just make a new one. I don't really want to rip back, but I mean, I may have to. I'm quite sad about this. It's like, the one colour they don't have. So, do I just change the colour? What do I do? Do I do it striped? But then it's going to look a little bit weird. I don't know. Unless I do a two-tone, I could actually do, hold on. Do I have it over there? No, it's in the other room. Hold on. This is actually part of a UFO, which I really need to finish. And this UFO is a noughts and crosses for my work. But this colour they have, this is the navy. And I wonder if I just do like a, hold on, I don't want my stitches to fall off the needles. Like a two-tone. Hold on, might work better if I actually use the balls. So like have a white top and then the rest be blue. Maybe like when I split for the sleeves, hopefully this goes a tight split for the sleeves. And then the rest of it is navy blue. Or I could do like a fade. I will keep you updated on that one. I might have an idea. So, that's good. I will not rip it out. I don't want to do that because I've done so much on this. So yeah, this is the Men's Classic Raglan Pullover by Jane Richmond. And I really like this pattern. I have made it before. I actually, hold on. My husband's jumper's over here. So I made a jumper for my husband John last year using this pattern. The yarn I used here is different. This is wool. This is Southlander DK that I got from Skeins. So it's already got a hole in it. Hope not. Gosh, he's not had it for that long. So this is the finished product. It's a little bit oversized. I measured him. I think my gauge was off or something. Either that or the yarn just stretched, because this seems to be a lot more stretched than it was. I'm not sure. But this is the finished garment. I had good fun making it. He loves it. He wants to wear it to work, but he can't because it's not part of his uniform. But he enjoys it, which is good, which means I can make him more stuff because he's knit worthy, which is great. So yeah, that's what this will become. I've just got to work out the yarn issue, but I might have an idea with that one. It's technically autumn here, but it's still hot and there's flies everywhere and I'm sweltering, but I didn't want to put the aircon on because I had to record. So we're waiting until after. There's no finished objects this week, so hopefully next week. Hopefully It Cannot Fail to Please will be done, and hopefully the baby blanket will be done. The others probably won't be. For the future knitting, I want to make some mittens out of this. I can't remember the name of the pattern. I was looking at it this morning. Pair of fingerless mitts. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. I mean, I'll probably talk about it next week anyway. But just for a quick crochet project, And also, the temperature here is weird. Like, in Auckland, I'm used to it going from hot to cold and then cold to hot very quickly, whereas here, it does that, but within the same day. So in the morning it'll be like 9 degrees outside, and so you'll have a jumper, you probably have gloves because your hands get a bit cold, especially if it's windy, because then it makes you feel colder. And then by about 10 o'clock it's like 20 degrees. I don't think Palmy knows what it's doing. I really don't. But hey, it's like yesterday, the first half of yesterday was cold, and today has just been sweltering. There's no in between. It's no in between. One last project I do have going on is, again, for the same charity. I'm making some baby boots. I cannot remember what the pattern is called, but I know the blog is called Sarah Makes, I think. I will link it below. And it's just a cute ribbed baby booty. The yarn I'm using is Countrywide Yarns Opal, I believe. It's right here. Yeah, Opals. Just this shade number 28. So this is a New Zealand based yarn, I believe. Yes, it is. So I get mine from Knit World. You can also get it from like Ike's Emporium and things like that. Where else? I don't know. They don't sell directly to the public. So, but I like, they have 100% wool as well, which is also machine washable. So, and that's their Windsor DK. So yeah, this is Opals. Yeah, that is all that I'm working on at the moment this week. I'm resisting the urge to cast on more things. My Ravelry queue is getting a little bit desperate and very large, and I really want to clear it, but at the same time I also need to do a shop update, and I've also got a couple of commissions. So yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit busy. So yeah, it's we'll see what knitting I get done that's not charity knitting or business related. So we'll see. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good. The commissions I've got at the moment are family and friends, and so it's like the way that I'm doing it is for close family and friends. I just ask them to pay the yarn maybe a little bit more, and because it's not I guess like a business thing, I don't always require them to pay up front, but then that means I probably should actually ask my sister-in-law to pay up front so that I could buy the yarn, but she doesn't do online banking, so I don't know. I have to talk to her about that. I'm still very new to all of this. So, that is all the knitting content for this week. I have no new yarn to show you. I showed you my new needles, which are not too impressive. They're needles. And so I just gotta move into just chatter, basically. So this week has been a bit intense. We had rural games this weekend, and so I was working there for about 7 hours yesterday, and so I'm shattered. This is my only day off this week. I go back to work tomorrow, and I am absolutely shattered. I'm really tired. I feel like I've not really done anything today because I just haven't had the energy. I didn't get changed till like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was just like, it's currently now 4 o'clock and I've got to get dinner started, but so probably in about half an hour. Yeah, so I'm tired. Update on how things are going work-wise. They've found a new supervisor, but I don't know if she's taken the job yet or not. And if she has, they've still got to train her, so I'm still supervising next week. And I'm so looking forward to when it's over. I'm so tired. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm so thankful to have my job, but I'm also I need a break. I think everyone's had times in their work where they've just felt, I just need to hibernate for a week. And I feel like I need to hibernate for a month. Sort of thing. I mean, a week probably would be fine. I think I'm just being over dramatic, but I'm just real tired. So yeah, we had that. They asked if I could work today too. I was like, no. Sundays, I don't work Sundays, so no. Plus I'm exhausted and I need a day off. Otherwise I think I will have a breakdown. I'm trying to think what else is coming up. My mum's going to be here in about a week and a half, which will be cool. And I've got some leave coming up then, so that'll be good. Next week is the Palmy Fiberfest, which is being held at Te Manawa. So I'm really looking forward to that. One of the dyers that I've been following for a while, Rainy Day Yarn, is going to be there. So I might try out some of her yarn, and that's going to be super exciting. I'm trying to think. So I don't know if I will do a separate vlog for that or if it will just be added into next week's podcast. I guess it depends on how much footage I get. So we'll see. You might get a separate video or it might just be a slightly longer podcast. I don't know. I missed out on Woolfest because I was working yesterday, but that's okay because Fiberfest is next week, so it's all good. Saves me having to go to Wellington, so you know, can't be too bad. Trying to think of anything else that I need to say. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I just kind of, when I do knits just for the sake of it, just for the sake of wanting to knit, I want to try and clear out some of my Ravelry queue, and I actually have a lot of yarn that, I wouldn't say a lot, I have a few skeins that are for specific projects, so I really need to do those. I don't need to do those. I want to do those. Get through my stash. For those of you who don't know, I'm trying to decrease my stash this year. At the moment, I am looking at yarn all over my house, and it needs to be organised. It needs to be sorted before my mum gets here, at least. So, yeah. I think that's all for this episode. So, yeah. If you want to check out my online shop, so all of this stuff will be linked below along with all the patterns and yarn that I've mentioned, if I can find a link. It will all be below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my personal Instagram is at shanmarie2401 and my business one is at stitchedlovenz. My Etsy shop is stitchedwithlove.nz and my Ravelry is shanmarie2401. Can't think of anything else that you might want to follow me or add me on. I do have a Facebook page for Stitch with Love. Again, under that same name that you can follow if you would like. But a lot of stuff I post on Facebook is on Instagram as well. So, you know, I mean, you can follow both if you want. I'll be happy if you do, you know, but I'm not going to make you either. I'm not going to make you follow me at all. Yeah, I think that's it. If you liked this video, if you want to see more of my podcasts, please leave a like and subscribe, because, as I said, it's because I both miss things if you're not subscribed, and then you're like, oh, I've had times where I've seen a podcast and I really enjoyed it, not subscribed, just like simply forgot, and I'm like, oh, what was that podcast? So if you want to see more of me, please hit that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. And for those of you guys who are subscribed, thank you. I know there's not many of you, but every single one of you, it means so much to me that you want to see more of my content, and so you decided to subscribe. And that is just so cool, for just a 22-year-old from Palmy, that there's people who want to watch my content, even if it's only a few of you. Like, it's amazing, and I can't thank you enough. Anyway, I am going to go and prep dinner because I've got to chop up all the veg, and make sure the chicken is defrosted. I'm also gonna try and get some of this out and done, and I will see you in my next video. I think the next video I will be posting is my review of my Fibre Artist Supply Co. ball winder, I think. Otherwise, I will see you in the next podcast episode or in my Fibrefest vlog. We'll see. Anyway, until then, take care. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Stay safe. I know in New Zealand we're in level 1 now when it comes to COVID, but we're not out of the woods yet. So please be safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Check up on your family and friends. Make sure that they're doing well, and look after yourself. Take 5 minutes if you need. That's something I really need to do this week, is to not be afraid to say, look, I need 5 minutes to just sit and do nothing, So, anyway, take care. Thank you for watching, and whatever you're doing, whether you're knitting, crocheting, making, even just sitting, reading, whatever you're doing, sleeping, because sleep is also awesome, and I almost had a nap this afternoon. Whatever you're doing, thank you, and stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!